Now I'll take, this is the upper part of the cylinder. Now I'll grind the lower part of the ports. So they're almost done. So and the boost, I'll leave that because when I'm doing that, you won't see anything what I'm doing. Right now, I'll fine adjust the ports downwards. I want a smooth transition on the floor into the liner sleeve. Anything. I have to adjust you. I can't see. I need to have some room. I'm sorry. That's how it is. I have to adjust you some again. I can't see. I can't see. I'll point with a. I can't see. The camera is in my way. This angle, I can't see it, so I'll do it without you looking. But I'll try to. Let's see. Through the camera. I'll focus it about this angle to the rear. This one is like that. And this one is like that. You can go by the shaft on the rotary. And this one's like that. Maybe I'll open these up a little bit, but I won't lie from the piston ring. Power isn't the top priority at this point with this engine. I'll just straighten it out now a little bit. Yeah, I got a lot of job still in exhaust port, but I'll take the other side of these ports now. This side. The camera is really hard to change location. This one's a lot. I'll grind away. Be unable to see. We'll go like this and we'll angle it like that. Now you might see the auxiliary transfer port. Do some of the roof floor on it. Now we're back at this one. I just have to move myself. Now I'm going upwards into this corner and try to reach where I want to go. Now I'm at the line, not that line, that's a wrist pin. I'm at this line, it's a millimeter still. Now I'll try to go up in this corner, and when that's done I'll make the roof. one corner, get a more rectangular shape. I'll also go a little bit further in this direction at the bottom. First this corner. Now this one starts to get small. Yes, a little bit more in the upper corner. Now I need to compare with the other side. That one's a little bit larger. I think I've gone... I can't do this with you in the way of my view. I just have to loosen the cylinder and look. A little bit. Yeah, I'll do this with a piston and mark it up in so I can get the walls straight again. There are some still left to do at the exhaust roof. I'll go shut off the air compressor and we'll talk for a little while. So, now I had it lying above up on this one as it is a light here, but the light was become very yellow, but that's no big meaning, you could see anyway. So let's turn on the light for you guys right here, like that. Now you might be able to see some more. I need to have something to point with. Now you might be able to. Now I've got one. This will become hard. Let's see. B ports, rear wall. I've aimed them like that, the hook, and the front wall of the B port. Right. Focus. I aim them. I can feel it's not quite done yet. Oh yes, there it is. It was debris. I aim them straight to each other. The other one is aimed the same. And then the A port rear wall is aimed like that. No. Yes, there. and the front one is aimed, focus, like that. I wanted to spray away from the exhaust port to keep some mixture in the cylinder, and the auxiliary port, focus, is aimed into the middle of the cylinder, and the main is, this is hard, main is aimed a little bit in this wall, always, not as much, but towards center of the cylinder, but not exactly the center. And it's got a nice radius out into the exhaust duct. Boost I can't do with you looking, but it will be aimed just as standard. I'll follow the castings. This one, the castings, you can see this one. I'll follow the castings, and there are people that hooks the boost port. Maybe I'll try that, because it's easy to grind it away afterwards. It promotes torque at lower RPM from what I've learned. And then it's just basic smoothing everything out, smoothing this one, no knife edging, I'll smooth it into the bore also, equal on both sides. And yeah, maybe I'll open up, if I'm measuring, might be able to open up the Boysen port some. It's close to this stud, but as there are no water surrounding the stud from the cooling or anything, I can protrude into the hole. Nothing will will go bad by that. So I can take maybe 1 or 2 millimeters to widen the Boysen ports. And from what I've tested, you can never have too big Boysen ports. It just creates, how do you call it, a high located crank house inlet. And when the pipe is pulling through the exhaust, it creates low pressure zone, and it pulls from, pulls from the exhaust that direction when the piston is at the bottom dead center, and that also pulls low pressure in this region and pulls fresh from the carburetor, just as the inlet. And then when the piston rises, it closes the ports, of course, but you got the air column moving, so you got it. You got more complete fill, volume efficiency of the crank house. And then from the other, when the piston is compressing, it also compresses the house from the reed a little bit faster with those, and slams shut the reed valves if it's able to do not too high RPM, because they might be open all the way around. But this isn't high RPM, this is 9,000 RPM maximum, maybe 9.5. I set the peak power, I saw the peak power remote is about 8,000 RPM, so I'm happy with that. And my porting, these refining things, will be possible to reach 52, 54 crank horses, maybe 42, 44, depending on losses, maybe 46 on the rear wheel, and some nice torque curve. That will make a really good enduro bike, almost as fast as old 500s. But 500s you need, you never revved them above 6,000 RPM, those Husqvarnas.